All right, Shalom. Before we start, we're going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, Salakia. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. All right, hold on, Salakia. Today's lesson of the video, today's topic of the video, y'all see it, this image right here. That's going viral. Um, I guess the women of the world put a list together of where they don't want to go for a first date. It says here's a list of places women absolutely refuse to go on the first date to go on a first date to, and thank you to the ladies who reached out to help me on my list. All right, and we're gonna read some of it, and it's like, it's just prideful. That's all it is. It's pride. You know, these are things that are gonna happen, but this is all gonna run out. Your time is gonna run short, and then you're gonna want to seek out the men of the Lord, but it's gonna be too late. You know. So they got Cheesecake Factory, Applebee's, Chili's. I actually like the first three. There's nothing wrong with it. Good food. It's I haven't been to the Cheesecake Factory. Like that. I've probably been like once or twice in my life, but if it comes up, I'll take somebody to Cheesecake Factory. But it looks like it's not happening. I'll go by myself. And there's a viral video of that woman who didn't get out the car. And the man took her home. Right, so I probably just left her in there. You know, Applebee's. Applebee's is I like their burgers. Good burgers. Chili's, Chipotle, Olive Garden, the movies. Now the movies, you don't want to talk the whole movie, right? Um, your house, don't come to my house. You might be a psychopath. Uh, any fast food chain, depending on the fast food chain, they're actually pretty all right. Chick-fil-A. Um, it's this new one that just came to Baltimore. It's out Towson. I forgot what it's called already. Uh, but that's a good. Um, what's that? What's the other one? Shake Shack. That's a good food chain. I don't like their fries, but their burgers are pretty all right. Buffalo Wild Wings. Love the wings. Love the burgers. Buffalo. You got sports. The sports bar. Hey, you can't you can't beat that, man. Wingstop, Red Lobster. I don't go to Red Lobster. IHOP, Denny's, the gym. Some of y'all need the gym actually. You know, you need to lose some weight. So that should be a good first date for a lot of y'all. Church. Nobody goes to church anyway. Starbucks. Y'all love Starbucks. Coffee dates, ice cream dates, family functions. Bowling, hookah bar. All that stuff. And it's just like I said, it's pride. The women are today are prideful. They're wicked. They don't care for about the man. All right, but sooner, Salakia. But sooner or later, all that is gonna go away. All right, let's get see this. This First Timothy 5. I'm just read 6. It says, "But she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth." So, the women today are just, they're already through. They're living in their pleasure, but they're spiritually. And this is the women of the world, not the sisters in the truth. All right, the women of the world are through. All right, they're living in their pleasure. They're spiritually dead. They don't know what's going on. They're trying to just want to live it up. But there's gonna come a time where all that's gonna go away, and then you're gonna look for the men of the Lord, but they're not gonna deal with you. All right, let's get let's reread that first. This is 1 Timothy 5:6. "But she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth." So she has no idea what's going on. She's just living it up, right? But she's dead. This is Ecclesiasticus. Let's go to 25. I'm gonna start at 12. It says, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of His love, and faith is the beginning, and faith is the beginning of cleaving unto Him. Verse 13, give me any plague but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman. So, hey, these women today are very wicked. They don't care about the man. They don't listen to us. They don't respect us. So, it's that's why you see the list. So he got the list of restaurants women refuse to go on the first date at. Is going viral. And they refuse to do these things, but that's all right. You know, that's for the men of the world. You know, that's for them. You can have your fun with them. The men of the Lord are not going to deal with y'all. Um, let's continue to read verse 14. Any affliction, but the affliction from them that hate me, and any revenge, but the revenge of enemies. There is no head above. There is no head above the head of a serpent, and there is no wrath above the wrath of an enemy. I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep a house with a wicked woman. You rather dwell with a lion, a dragon, a bear, a tiger, than to deal with a wicked woman, because she's a headache. And that's what the women are. They're headaches. They're annoying. The women of the world, mainly the Negro woman, you Jakes. The wickedness of a woman, verse 17, the wickedness of a woman changeth her face and darkeneth her countenance like sackcloth. Her husband shall sit among his neighbors, and when he heareth it, shall sigh bitterly. All right, and 19. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her, and that's clear. You know, let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. You know, so the wicked man is for the women of today. The men in the world for the women of the world. You're not gonna see a righteous man with a wicked woman, or a righteous woman with a wicked man. You're not gonna see that. All right. Let's go to Ecclesiasticus 26. Um, Ecclesiasticus 26:7. It says, "An evil wife is a yoke shaken to and fro. He that hath hold of her is as though he held a scorpion. A drunken woman and a gatter abroad causes great anger, and she will not cover her own shame. The whoredom of any woman, the whoredom of a woman, may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids." So, an evil wife is like you holding a scorpion. It's gonna sting you. It's gonna annoy you. All these things is gonna happen. So you gotta be prepared for that. But you shouldn't be, dealing with women today, because these women are, like I said, they're wicked. They don't care for the man. They don't obey the man. They don't listen to the man. They have no respect for us. So why deal with them? You might as well just wait till the kingdom comes. And like I said, all that stuff is gonna, go away sooner or later. When the shit hits the fan. Matter of fact, let's get that. This is Isaiah 4:1. It says, "In that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, We'll eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach." And that reproach means shame. You know. Let's get this in a different translation. NLT, it says, "In that day, so few men will be left that 7 women will fight for each man, saying, Let us all marry you. We will provide our own food and clothing. Only let us take, only let us take your name, so we don't be mocked as old maids." NIV, "In that day, 7 women will take hold of one man and say, We will eat our own food and provide our own clothes. Only let us be called by your name. Take away our disgrace." ESV, "And 7 women shall take hold of one man in that day, saying, We'll eat our own bread and wear our own clothes. Only let us be called by your name and take away our reproach." So, those days are coming where women are going to seek the men of the Lord, right? because the men of the Lord are gonna be more precious than gold. Let's start at verse 11. I will, Isaiah 13:11, and I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. These women are proud, and the Lord is gonna, make that cease. That's gonna come to an end. He's gonna punish these women. All right, and mainly you Negro women. All right, go read Isaiah the third chapter. Start at I believe it's 16, the 16th verse. Verse 12. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. And that's the men of the Lord. That's not dealing with any man. That's dealing with the true men of the Lord. All right, that he's dealing with. So you women, hey, y'all can live it up as long as y'all want, but not as long as you want. But continuing your pride, continuing your arrogancy, and see where it gets you. This is Ecclesiastes 7:28. Which yet my soul seeketh, but I find not. But I find not. One man among 1,000 have I found, but a woman among all those have I not found. So, Solomon, King Solomon, he found one man, one righteous man out of 1,000, but one woman he did not find. Verse 29. Lo, this only have I found, that the Most High have made man upright. He made man righteous, but they have sought out many inventions. So he only found out of 1,000 men, he only found one righteous, and out of 1,000 women, he found none. Solomon had 1,000. He had 700 wives and 300 concubines. So Saul had 1,000 women. He had many wives, and none of them was righteous. And that's today. None of these women are righteous. None of these women, the sisters in the truth, all right, the sincere ones, they're the ones that's righteous. But that's a small remnant, I believe. That's my opinion. So I hope this lesson was edifying. This wasn't too long. Just wanted to bring that out. We're gonna give all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone. Peace and salutations to the whole for elect. All right, shalom.